The normal Rolex Daytona on catalog Daytona is already one of the most desirable hard-to-get watches. But this Daytona, the Le Mans Daytona Everose Gold, is mythical. This is one of those pieces my brain doesn't want to love. I don't want to be a person who really likes this. It's exceptionally difficult to buy and surrounded by hype and scarcity. But if I'm being honest with myself, this is one of the most compelling Daytonas ever made. It's not perfect. We'll talk about the one big change I would make later, but let's talk about it. So this is probably the rarest Rolex I've ever handled and spent some real time with. The rose gold variant quietly replaced the yellow gold Le Mans Daytona in April 2025, which was the third metal change. So it was initially launched in June 2023 in white gold. It was then discontinued in April 2024 with the yellow gold, and then this. The 2023 white gold was launched to mark the 100-year anniversary of Le Mans, and everything about the styling points to the Paul Newman era. So reverse panda dial. Most obvious is the sub-dial treatment, lollipop hour markers, and typography. Completely different from the current catalog. And the red 100 in the tachymeter scale, commemorating 100 years. One of my favorite details is that it tracks 24 hours in the 9 o'clock sub-dial rather than the usual 12. A direct nod to the race itself. It's a cool little enthusiast detail. They could have stopped with the red 100, people would have been happy with that, but Rolex redesigned their chronograph, the architecture itself. This also leads us neatly to the movement. It is completely different. So with that 24-hour chronograph, it means they had to create a completely new caliber with the 4132. First of all, you can see it through the sapphire caseback, and it's a good-looking movement. More decorations than I expected. The rotor is elegant, but with Rolex, for me, it's all about reliability. Super accurate, superlative chronometer, so that's -2 + 2 seconds per day tolerance. Just a solid movement. I should say as well, before we go any further, this is not my watch. The authorized dealer doesn't call me with big boy pieces like this. I have this on loan from our fabulous friend Keith. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. This is way too kind of you. If anyone ever asks me if I want to borrow one of their off-catalog Rolexes for a video, of course I'm going to say yes. And if the authorized dealer wanted to call me with one of these, any authorized dealer ever, I'll be there. Spec-wise, there's no big changes here. So a 40mm case diameter, 12mm thickness, and a lug-to-lug of 47.8mm. As always, for a size reference, here it is on my 5.5-inch wrist versus my husband's 7-inch wrist. I have a stainless steel Daytona, so it's a model I'm pretty familiar with. And I have to say, the stainless steel really changes the wearing experience. It feels so heavy compared to my watch, in a good way. I like the precious metal feeling. Like my Daytona now feels like a silly little toy compared to the precious metal, which is the silliest complaint in the whole world. Some people have real problems. This isn't one of them. But yeah, material, Everose Gold, Cerachrome bezel, new movement as we said before with the Calibre 4132 with the 24-hour totalizer. Visually, it is striking. It is far and away my favorite execution of this model. I feel like the Rolex Everose alloy is growing on me. Or maybe I just like it more when it's a full precious metal versus two-tone. I used to say I find it too coppery, but this doesn't feel overly red. But if I had to narrow it down to my two favorite features, it's the sub-dial cutouts and the clear caseback that steals the show. It sounds so small, but when you see these Daytonas side by side, it makes a big impact. Let's talk about what I don't like now. And these are just my stupid little complaints. It really doesn't matter. And I think a lot of people will disagree with me, but it's the red 100 on the tachymeter. It's a cool little detail, if you know you know, and a nod to the entire purpose of this watch. But visually, I'd be pretty happy with it just being uniform. What I would have done was just the red 100 on the white gold, the very first initial, very short production run model, and then for the two that followed, maybe something different. I think a lot of people will disagree with me, and I do think there would still need to be red elements. Red is such a crucial component for the reverse Panda 6239. Now, I said it at the start, I really didn't want to like this watch. My brain doesn't want to be a person who likes this watch. My gut feeling is to be pessimistic about it. It's another hype Rolex, another unobtainable Daytona that is insanely expensive. It's a down payment on a house. Like, there's a lot of reasons to be off-put, and I understand it. I keep describing it as my brain hates it, but my heart loves it, and that's always the magic trick of Rolex. My brain is telling me no, but my body, purely as an object, it's fantastic. I think I'm the exact mark for the Le Mans. It's for motorsport enthusiasts who are also Rolex lovers. The details aren't loud, but subtle reminders of what this represents. Le Mans, Newman, Rolex history, motorsport heritage, anniversary reference. Without saying this in a way that makes me sound wanky, but I think I'm going to sound wanky, it feels really purposeful. Like all 5 of those things I just said are on display here. Not contrived, just really purposeful. So, should I buy one? Insert laugh track here. These are very rare, very hard to get. I'm jealous of anyone who got the call with one of these. I absolutely love it. I love off-catalogue Rolex. But yeah, that's why I needed to make this video. I thought, when will I be hands-on with something like this again? I need to document it. So once again, I admit defeat, and I have succumbed to another hype Rolex. What do you guys think of the Le Mans Daytona? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very upset I didn't get this video completed in line with Le Mans. Like, who has the Le Mans Daytona and doesn't finish the video on time? I don't like saying to put their names on my face, but now that I've started saying it, I just can't get it out of my head when it comes to say that part of the video. Guys, thank you so much for supporting my weird little channel. I hope you keep enjoying the work that we do here. And even if you just think at any point, hey, it's not financially viable for me to keep being a patron, that's okay. Thank you for supporting for any length of time. I have the best patrons in the world. You guys keep this channel a thing that I can do for work, so thank you.